Good afternoon, sir. My name is Midshipman John Edmar Catalunya from 3rd year section Barrio. I'm here to talk about what are the process of 2-strokes and 4-stroke cycle engine. So let's start. So let's start with this first diagram, the 4-stroke cycle engine and its parts and process. This line here is intake valve and this line here is exhaust valve. This in the middle is spark plug. This line is connecting rod. This is piston and this is crankshaft. During an engine operation, pistons go through 4 events to achieve each power cycle. The definition of an event is an up or down piston motion. After the completion of the 4 events, the cycle is ready to begin again. First, during intake stroke, this intake valve is open and the piston travels downward, and this suction pulls the air-fuel mixture into the cylinder. Second, the compression stroke. Both these valves to the intake and the exhaust valve are now closed, and the piston compresses the air-fuel into a much smaller volume, preparing the mixture for ignition. Third, the power stroke. With both valves are closed, this spark plug located in the between of the intake and the exhaust valve will fire and igniting the air and fuel mixture here. The resulting explosion forces the piston downward and rotates the crankshaft in turn to propels the vehicle. And the number 4, exhaust stroke. The exhaust valve is now open. This exhaust valve is now open and allowing the piston to push the spent exhaust gases out of the engine as it rises. And that's the 4-stroke is now completed and the process repeats itself. And the 2-stroke requires 2 piston movement or 1 cycle. In order to generate power, the engine is able to produce power after 1 cycle. The exhaust and the intake of the gas occurs simultaneously. The 2-stroke has 2 processes, the compression stroke and the power stroke. The compression stroke is the inlet port opens and the fuel mixture enters the chamber and the piston moves upwards and compressing the mixture. A spark plug ignites. This spark plug ignites the compressed fuel and begin the power stroke. The power stroke. The heated gas exerts high pressure on the piston. The piston moves downward, expanded, and waste heat is exhausted. Exhaust stroke, or this exhaust valve where the gas is out as the piston rises. And number 4, the intake stroke, and the cycle is repeated. This inlet port opens and the air fuel mixture enters the chamber. And the 2-stroke is complete and the process is repeated. So once again, sir, my name is Midshipman John Edmar Catalunya from 3rd year section Barrio. Thank you.